Ahoy there, baby dolls, and welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News. Bitcoin is back at $63,000. This is what it looks like on the magical triangle, and I have drawn these lines from before. In fact, I drew this triangle from before, but just because everybody's watching it, and yeah, I just want to show you that these things happen in market all the time. That's okay. Don't jeet your bags. Don't panic sell anything. But I'm literally the only guy, some say I'm a squirrel, hold my own nuts, the only person on the internet right now telling you, if you are in Solana and Coinbase coins, guess what? Congratulations, you had your turn in the cycle. Congratulations, it was the biggest event so far. But also, you have to be warned. You are at the end of your froth move. Many of your coins are not going to make it. They're just going to bleed out forever. Now, it doesn't mean they go down 90%. And not all the coins. Yeah, they're going to be the strong ones. But I know most of you, man. Most of you aren't believers. If you're a believer, you were in before last year, November. Most of you weren't before then, okay? A lot of the people in there, well, oh, everybody's in there, so let's just go. Well, if you've been watching my videos, I gave you so many times examples of what happens when Bitcoin does a minus 20% drop. It resets the narrative, and even in the circumstance, which what happened last year, there was the USDCD pegging where Bitcoin just shoots up the month after. It recovered the whole move. All of the previous narrative stuff, which was Shibarium and other stuff and AI coins, they did not participate when Bitcoin recovered. So if we was to repeat that, right, basically, if Bitcoin was to go down here and then just shoot back up to 72, let's say in a month or two later, I know, basically, I've just looked, the odds are against you. That's all I'm saying. It can happen again. Yeah, we might get a resurgence of Coinbase and Soylana and everything. We might get a resurgence. You could. But I don't like those odds because we've seen this literally 100% strike rate of last year. Not 0%, 100% strike rate of this event happening. 4 times the old seasons, mini old seasons, they got bigger and bigger each time. And each time, when we moved on, we did not return to the thing of the past. And if you've been watching my videos, once again, I've explained to you why that makes sense. And it's because once everybody is in, everyone's in the club, we onboarding people in crypto at a specific growth rate, okay? So once everybody's in and they priced everything in, that's it. What everybody then says is, it's funny, friends, go and listen to every single person talking about Solana and Coinbase, right? When they move on, oh, the Solana people are now in Coinbase, okay? When they talk about Coinbase, what they do is, they talk very negatively on the customers there. They say there's 100 million customers and they're all stupid. And what do you think they're going to buy? They're all going to come buy these meme coins and stuff. I'm thinking, yeah, that was a good idea about 5-6 months ago for the people who were like shilling that narrative. Now that the narrative's played out, a lot of these people are in like a state of denial, because when you tell them, no, you bought the prices that the retail would buy up to. You have priced it in for the people who had the ID early. You have helped them win early because they don't need to wait for the customers now. You gave them the 100x. You gave them the 50x. There are kids out here that printed 1 million, 5 million, 2.5 million, all these of meme coins. We even had racist coins. Okay, but obviously, friends, you're listening to me because I got this channel, but I don't go around telling people like that because you're talking to a brick wall. Because you're basically saying, look how high your coins have gone. Why do you think you're still early? I'm just going to give you two examples. This coin, right, the Joe Biden coin, Bowden, went up 128,000x, right? It's up to 500 million market cap. People saying they're still early. Literally, they're still saying, I'm not joking, this is the chart. This is literally the chart. Since March, it's up 128,000x, and people are saying it's still early. Gonna make it. Well, you might use Pepe as your reference there, but guess what, friends? Pepe topped out in April, and then it started moving 10 months later, and it dropped 80%, okay? So if these things are going to continue, does that mean that's what happens? Yeah, by the way, Pepe was the winning coin out of last year. Every other coin, it never returned. Rollbit, Arbitrum, the mid-curve DeFi, 98% of the coins, 99% of coins never returned, okay? And I've also got to remind you, I've got very, very sharp elbows. Hope you do too, friends. Make sure you like, subscribe. So that's pretty much what's been happening. And by the way, I've got more. I've got to throw more at you. This is the Tucker Carlson coin, Tucker. This is up 9,200x in a straight line. Friends, in 1 month, it's up 9,200x. Don't get FOMO. To me, I'm like, oh, bad deal. I'm not buying that. Where's the rinsing? Where's the rinsing? I want to buy off non-believers. I buy off the pessimists because I want a good deal. Okay, people who are getting in now, okay, what they're doing is, friends, have fear. They actually have a fear that all the money's going to keep running into Coinbase and Solana forever, and they're going to miss out on everything else. But hey, it is what it is. Look, we've seen this time and time again. I'm literally the only person in, friends, once look, I don't know if you've noticed, but I take like a victory lap every like 1 or 2 months, because whenever these things start happening, everyone disappears. Friends, the people who I would love to bring them on my channel here for you and go, you bought the top, Habib. Are you gonna be better now for next time? I hope you're better now. I don't have time to bring them up. I don't have time to bring them on the channel. You know why, friends? Because they make us wait a year. You know why? Because they disappear. They all disappear. You're gonna find out how many people damage themselves by selling core coins at lows of all these other stuff that want them to go buy the tops of trash. And they don't call it trash. They say, no, these are blue chips. Memes are the future. Memes are the future. Yeah, memes are the future. But not a $600 million meme that went to $600 million in 30 days. That's not the future. Or this other one that is being shielded on every single mainstream YouTube influencer channel right now. These are just two examples. There's many, many others, okay? So now you have some perspective on that. I mean, isn't it wild? They still think they're early. That's the funniest part. They literally still think they're early. They're like, no, you're an idiot because the 100 million Coinbase customers are coming in. Habib, you are the food. You are the exit liquidity. Let's play some angel music for these people. So you enriched all the people who thought of this narrative in last year. All of them. You've priced it in. You have priced in. It's just like, friends, if you're holding PulseChain, imagine people believed Richard Hart was going to defeat the corrupt SEC. They said it was definitely going to defeat. And then they bought up Pulse up 10x from today, right? Well, he doesn't even need to defeat the corrupt SEC anymore. You have just given everyone a 10x in like a day. And a lot of people would exit. All the smart money would exit. Bang, bang, bang on the retail, the dumb money. It's the same thing that's happening now. So you're like, oh, wait a minute. I don't even need to wait for him to defeat the corrupt SEC. You've already pumped me up 10x. Sweet, I'm out. Thank you for the deal. See what I mean? Based off where Ethereum is today and everything is today. So that's basically what happens. But everybody believes it's their cycle. Every single time. I've been sitting here, right, in a seat with you, telling you every single person thinks it's their cycle, and then everyone's an idiot for not getting in. But you're actually going to find out it's not their cycle. It was just their turn. Now, here is the big triangle for Bitcoin. Okay, we broke down, friends. Man, I told you so many times, man. Just don't believe these people who just draw these freaking triangles. Look, we poked up and then come back down. We do it again, and then here we go, snap. So why have I drawn this line? It's very specific and particular because this is around a 20% drop. And we know from Bitcoin last year, every single time I had a narrative reset, I've just got to quickly bring that up for you because a lot of people just got to refresh your memory, man. So just so you show, friends. Okay, this is, look at this. We had a altcoin reset here on 20%. Altcoin season, Pepe season, reset on 20%. We had Telegram trading bots and Arbitrum and Gamblefy up here, reset on 20%. You see that over and over and over again. This one, friends, though, this was a big one because Bitcoin ETF, Solana, Coinbase, AI, all this other stuff as well. There's different AI, by the way. And there's also Bitcoin DeFi up here. If we go down to 58K, there you go, is another 20% reset. So that's what's been happening, right? I'm just early to this, watching it over and over again. Now, here's the thing. You might say, well, if you know this, how can we make money off it? The problem is, friends, to make money in it, you have to be in that category before, but you have to sell on the way up. The people who were in it before, they don't sell on the way up because they believe it's going to last the whole cycle. But what they don't know is that the market is pricing them in. The market is giving them a nice opportunity to rotate out into other free bags. You have to free bunny hop. These people are gifted, but they don't think they're gifted. They think you're an idiot. They don't think they're gifted at all. They think, well, I deserve all this. No. It's a gift. You basically fluked it. But they don't want to think that's fluked. It's like, oh, wow. You know what I mean? So they can never think in their mind, wait a minute, I was willing to hold the whole cycle, but it's pumped up this much already. I know this is how humans think. What they say to themselves, they say, well, that means I was too bearish on this. That means I thought I could get a 30x by the end of the cycle. Now I'm actually going to get more like a 300x. Greed. Okay, it's greed. You could always see this from the ratios of BTC. Shout out to my friend Johnny as well. There's another John in the Telegram. So this is the Bittensor Tau chart. And it's funny, since it's gone nowhere here. So Johnny, this is the thing, right? Johnny said, he goes, hey, in crypto, everything moves up and down together anyway. No, Johnny, completely wrong. Okay, so I know what you're saying though. They move the direction up, but there's a complete difference between something that bleeds 2% every day and something bleeding 20% every day. Complete difference on the chart, okay? So the directions are the same, sure, but the absolute numbers, that's the difference. Just like if something can go up 2x, like XRP, something could go up 200,000x, like Dog with Hat, okay? You know, but they all need Bitcoin, the speed to go up. Your job is to find stuff that's cheap and can go up in the future at some point in the future. Now, here's the thing. When I look at the Bittensor Tau BTC chart, he says, well, a lot of coins have just done this chart. So if you bought anything, get wrecked. Here's the problem, sir. This is where you get it wrong, and I'm going to explain it to you now. The people who bought Tau, Bittensor, up here, okay, and even here, the people who bought, they bought here, and the retailers are buy here, okay. What they did was, where do you think they spent their money, bro? Do you think they had, or, oh, I've got stable coins sitting around something? No. These people, what they did was, they sold Bitcoin and Ethereum and other core altcoins. They sell that to buy the tops of this, okay? You don't have this magical investor out there who has this perfect allocation, who only deploys fiat. They don't do that. I know they don't do that, okay? Because I'm watching it on the chain all the time. Everybody's rotating. Oh, this thing isn't moving. Let me move to this. So if someone has $5,000 in their wallet, what I've seen is they got $5,000 in the wallet. Instead of buying 10 coins of 500 each, they don't do that. Or 20 coins of 250 bucks. They'll have like 2 coins, $2,000 and $3,000. And then when they're not moving, what they do is, oh, Bittensor's moving. I want to get into AI. So what they do is they watch, like, you know, Crypto Banter or some of the biggest channels talking about AI and Bittensor and all these other stuff. They'll just watch about it. So they'll sell their portfolio, not moving, 2 or 3 again. They'll sell it to go buy the top of that. They just liquidate it. That's what, on average, what everyone's doing. And then what you end up finding is, as 6 to 9 months goes up, okay, now it's very subtle. Even if those things are trash, on average, sometimes these things are up 50%. They're just up 50%. And look, 50% doesn't look like much. Like if let's say, look on distances. If you go from, let's say from here, a 50% move is up to here. So this is all it is on the chart. A 50% move is just this line pretty much, okay? A bit this line from their chart. So their coin might have done like this, and now they're up here, okay? So it doesn't look like much. However, that 50% is crucial because they broke even on the AI stuff they bought the top of. Broke even, I'm being generous, right? Broke even, they're mostly down, right, on their BTC value and the ETH value. And then these other things now 50% up. They can't go buy back their original position. They're bleeding out. These things are running without them. Then what ends up happening is, in a few months, they watch other channels and they go, oh, okay, the narrative's not AI anymore. It's going to move to some other thing. Oh, there's a new layer 2. There's a new layer chain out there. So what they do is they sell the Bittensor, which is, once again, they liquidate this, okay, which is maybe just down like another 10%. They'll liquidate this. Maybe it's just down here. They liquidate it down 16%. Now then they bled another 16% loss. Then they go firm and buy the top of that, right? And they try to make it rain. You see what happens? So they're just death by 1,000 cuts. Slow, chop. And then at the end of the cycle, everyone looks back and go, wait a minute. If I just bought and held with this one person, this person I thought was an idiot, deep value contrarian, I would have just made my nice, swift 20 or 30 times my money, and I would have been sweet. Okay, so that's the reality of the situation of how it works. Now, friends, I'm going to cover Ethereum as well here. Ethereum is at 3,100. ETH BTC is about 0.049. It's green on the weekly. This is pretty much what we want to see. Okay, many of us, okay, we just had this. There's always this possibility, right, where you see this, it comes back to poke the low and shoot up, but actually came back for a double dip as well. So all of these are irrelevant. We just need Ethereum to flip BTC on the weekly super chain, which is 0.06. So I guess we'll wait and see after the Bitcoin halving if it's going to go up. Ethereum is around 3,100. It seems to be gaining some more strength. Seems to, but it's nothing. It's nothing. And we need some powerful strength to actually make some moves here. And that will be reflected in the altcoins, most likely. Once again, we don't know. We don't know, friends. I also want to show you this chart, for example. This is Pulse to ETH. It's really, really low. It's like down to like a triple bottom at this point. Okay. Also, I want to show you, this is funny. I can come show you the PulseChain versus Soylana ratio. A lot of people, this is the craziest part to me. See, friends, this is why if you have no conviction, you never make it. This is Pulse versus Soylana. And look at this. It is down. Look how down it is. It is down wrecked 97% because Soylana went up. Okay. But everybody's still in Sol. They think this thing's going to stay here forever and just die and even go down low and towards negative. Just showing you how low it is. Like if you think this ecosystem can't move at all, there's plenty of others as well. Just that how far can they move up? That's what it all comes down to. You know, do you see anybody hating BNB or hating Polygon Matic or hating Arbitrum and stuff? No. No one hates them because that's right. That means they're not as deeply undervalued as you probably want if you want to bink it in this game. Now, I can waste some time here talking about some Hong Kong BS Bitcoin ETF. Friends, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, trap. This is the biggest BS news ever. So Hong Kong approved the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. And friends, I'm already seeing in the Telegram. Shout out to the Telegram baby dolls. You guys are really funny. Also really smart, okay? Peanut brain smart. You guys was one guy made me laugh. Almost fell out of the squeaky chair. He said, "Don't worry, the Chinese whale bidders are coming in." And I realized he wasn't joking. Don't you, that's like a 4-year-old meme, sir. The Chinese whales are coming in, the bidders, friends. The Asian market session is the most pathetic, scum, paper hand, piece of trash, subhuman filth session in all of freaking crypto. I've been trading my whole life. The Asia session is garbage. Do not trust anybody in the Asia session. I'm in the Asia session, okay? Absolute filth. They cheats, paper hands. They don't know how to buy anything. They only know how to buy the tops of green candles, and then everything gets reversed, okay? They're the first to cheat, the first to everything, okay? Who are the big daddies? Who can you rely on? America. Americana is literally the greatest. America is where all the real money comes in. Asia is just it's piece of trash. No one knows what they're doing. They scalp like 2% yields and stuff. Everyone's just scum. Everything's the whole industry. Everything in Asia session, friends, is trash, underperforming. Everything. Don't know what they're doing. I don't know if you friends, if you want to see a nightmare, go look at the Chinese stock market. By the way, everything's just freaking garbage. The whole thing's just garbage, and never ever rely on it for anything. That's why I heard, Hong Kong's going to bring in Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. Well, you expect trillions of dollars. Friends, they don't come in. I know how they do it, man. They don't do this. They only buy after like 15 green monthly candles. That's what they do, okay? And you can't force the news price up. So look at this chart. There's the triangle, right? You see where the red arrow is? You can just see it doing a lower high. Now, I don't know if it's going to roll over by the end of this month and do that. I'm just telling you, if it happens, you are ready. I don't want it to happen. Is it going to break the low, stop at the low, do a higher low? I don't know. I don't really care. Okay. Just everyone who's trading though, you got to care. If you're trading on leverage and stuff, you really, really got to care to that because you get pinged out and stuff. But if it does this, just it's all right. It's okay, friends. So that it is what it is. Because I'm noticing, right, a lot of you got way too cocky on the fake World War III fund. Way too cocky, which kind of tells me they might throw something else out next. I was like, wait a minute, a lot of you were just like so way too cocky. Like usually that's not normal, right? Everyone's like, oh, this is just fake news. But I saw why. It's the Soylana coins are still at their highest, friends. That's why. You see? There might be something that makes everything jitter down. You'll see. Now, if we look at the 4-year fractal, friends, it's crazy, right? We're exactly in line. That'll be nice if this happens, right? Maybe. You just never know with these, but it's cool. It's very, very lovely to see. We are right on track. Everything's normal. But look, friends, I'm just telling you now, man. I've seen this so many times. Look, God bless everyone's hearts. We're obviously always bullish on the industry long term. But people who are constantly short-term bullish, always, no matter what, on average, you should be in crypto. But it just paints you a picture that we're just going to keep going up and up and up and up. You know, crypto doesn't do that, man. You know, we can literally get destroyed and get rinsed for like the next 8 months. It can happen. And then we just go up in the last month of the year. Bitcoin can do that. It can literally just destroy everyone until November. And the last 6 weeks, bang, 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 bang. And it finishes up. And you're like, oh my gosh. Well, that was trash. Because you're stressed out the whole year. So just don't cheat your bags. Because the slingshot is still here, friends. The slingshot is we have the others index up here. We have altcoin. This is Bitcoin down here, doing here. And everything is fine, man. Everything. We've done a swoop. We've done a swoop. This is what we want to see. They're moving in line. Of course, when we see others index going absolutely ballistic, we'll know it's the end of times. And look, what would be like absolute garbage filth that goes up, which would usher in end of times probably for us? It would probably be XRP, Litecoin, all the old stuff just starting to move. And you have to look at the others index because here's the thing, friends. People holding that stuff, they're used to their volatility from 2 cycles ago. So XRP people can't possibly imagine that Euphoria in XRP can happen at $3. They can't imagine that. Okay, that's really, really important to look at because the fact that they're going off, and I can show you the chart right now here. This is XRP monthly. Okay, look, by the way, look, this was devastating. Look at this. This is disgusting. So XRP people, friends, just to show you, to put on a log chart. See, I have it here, right? Look at this. Cycle 1. Look at these narratives. It was cycle 1 payment solutions back here. Cycle 2 payment solutions was huge as well. Cycle 3 was garbage. Cycle 4, what's it going to be? We don't know. But look, I wouldn't take my bets on it as well. And look, everybody believes that XRP is going to do this big triangle and it's going to go up to like $20. But I mean, like, look, friends, I know everybody in XRP. It's heavy, man. It's heavy. You guys, why should you guys flip Soylana now? You know, like XRP has not, I'm not joking, friends. XRP chain is doing $1 million of volume a day or like $500,000. Actually, like it's really low. Really, really low. Like PulseChain, which is banned everywhere, by the way, literally banned everywhere. PulseChain's doing 30 million a day. We're doing like 30 to 60 times more on-chain volume than XRP. So, and oh man, it's just crazy. But I'm just showing you an example. At the very end, you might see this thing pop up. I could change it just to a weekly. Okay, this is actually devastating as well. It comes back in and pokes this low, 48 cents. But look, when it comes to this, everybody, but if XRP gets up to here to $3, friends, I just want to let you know, everyone in XRP has their target at $9 to $10 up here. Okay, that's their target. I hope it goes up. I really do. But you just got to be ready, man. That's why you got to be really ready. If Euphoria in the market is here and an XRP is like, you know, it's tapped $2.50, $3.50 up there, that's how everybody gets trapped. Because people holding XRP, they'll be saying, man, I have been waiting, I'm not joking, 7 years for this moment. 7 years. And we still can't break. Like, we better break this high at $3 or $4. What will be the sad story if not able to go up? That's why I help you. I'll give you the blueprint. Cycle 1 coins, Cycle 1 narratives, get the new stuff. Okay. And if you get like something like ChainLink, Cycle 2 narratives, or PulseChain, they got to have an advantage. Okay. So obviously ChainLink, it is the Oracle creator. It is literally the Oracle of pretty much crypto, and it's helping. They've got the bridge out, the transporter, moving lots of money between bridges and doing it all securely and stuff. So they have an advantage, a competitive advantage. And as well with PulseChain, you have new cycle stuff. You know, deep value contrarian, your leverage on Ethereum. You need some sort of edge. If you have an old narrative like payment solutions, are you excited about payment solutions? By the way, friends, the market's smarter than me and you, right? You're one. Why did XRP get sold off so hard in 2018 in the bear market? It's because the market priced in Ethereum as the payment solutions. Ethereum network and layer 2, they're the payment solutions, okay? And EVM, not XRP's bank-to-bank transfer, okay? So if you're still holding it out there, I don't know what to tell you, except like, don't just sell everything, but just explore the rest of crypto, wait for cheap prices. I guess I'll see you soon. Like and subscribe. Don't forget it loves you.